welcome to At Home with Music. I'm Leon Olguin. Now, it's getting to be that time of year when school is starting up again. And in fact, if you are a homeschool teacher, you may have already started homeschool, or maybe you never stopped, because I know that there are some homeschool families that go year-round, and actually I'm all for that. But anyway, whether you're starting school now or you're getting ready to start, I have always tried to encourage homeschool teachers to teach their children the basics of music and keyboard, to teach it yourself, to give them a foundation in music education. Now, I'm not trying to do away with piano teachers. After all, I'm also a teacher myself. In fact, after Labor Day this year, I will be taking on a limited number of online piano students. So I'll give you some more information about that as the time draws near. But teaching your children the basics of music and keyboard can offer a wide range of benefits that contribute to their overall development and their well-being. So what I want to do in this video is give you some compelling reasons why you as a parent should consider introducing your children to music and to the piano. First of all, there's the whole concept of their cognitive development. Learning music and learning to play the keyboard, the piano, that can enhance their cognitive abilities, such as their memory, their attention span, their ability to solve problems, and their ability to think critically. Children who engage with music often show improved academic performance in other subjects like math and language. Another benefit of introducing your children to music is the development of their fine motor skills. You see, playing the piano requires precise finger movements, and that can help develop fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination. This can be particularly beneficial for young children as they refine their motor control. In other words, you learn how to manipulate fine objects with your fingers. You could even become a surgeon. And another benefit is discipline and time management. Learning to play an instrument involves regular practice, a structured routine, and this will foster discipline, patience, and time management skills as your children learn to dedicate consistent effort to their musical studies. Learning keyboard and piano, it takes time. Then there's the concept of creativity and self-expression. Music is a powerful outlet for creativity and self-expression. Playing the piano allows your children to explore different emotions and experiment with creating their own music. And that will foster within them a sense of individuality. And there's the whole concept of emotional development. Music has the ability to evoke and express emotions. Learning to play the piano, learning the basics of music, that can help your children identify and understand their feelings and promote emotional intelligence and empathy. Another benefit is stress relief. Playing music can be therapeutic. It provides a healthy way for children and for adults, for that matter, to manage stress and anxiety. The act of playing the piano or playing any instrument and focusing on music can be relaxing and calming. Another benefit is self-confidence and self-esteem. As children progress in their piano skills, in their musical knowledge, they experience a sense of accomplishment and improved self-esteem. Learning to perform in front of others or achieving musical goals, that can boost their confidence and their belief in their abilities. Another benefit, cultural appreciation. Learning about music exposes your children to various cultures, traditions, and musical styles from around the world. This broadens their cultural awareness and their appreciation for diversity. Another benefit of studying music is social skills. See, playing the piano can be a social activity, whether through taking lessons as a group, or playing music with other musicians, or sharing music with each other. Your children can develop teamwork, collaboration, and communication skills as they interact with other music students. And then long-term benefits. Proficiency in playing an instrument like the piano can provide children with a lifelong source of enjoyment and fulfillment. It can be a hobby they carry into adulthood, enriching their leisure time and their overall quality of life. Another benefit of learning music and keyboard is the neurological development. Learning music at a young age has been linked to positive effects on brain development. It can enhance neural connections and strengthen areas of the brain associated with language and reasoning. There are benefits when it comes to auditory skills. Learning music can sharpen your child's auditory discrimination, helps them distinguish between different pitches, rhythms, and tones. This can improve their overall listening skills. It can teach them how to really appreciate music. Another benefit is memory enhancement. Music involves the memorization of patterns, melodies, techniques, and practicing piano can boost a child's memory capacity and retention skills. Another benefit, boost in creativity. You're playing the piano, learning about music. This will encourage your child to explore musical composition, improvisation, fostering creativity and innovative thinking. And then finally, your children will develop a lifelong love for music. Introducing your children to the basics of music and piano can install a deep appreciation for music that lasts a lifetime. They may continue to explore different genres, different instruments, and enrich their cultural experiences. Incorporating music and basic keyboard skills into a child's upbringing, that can have lasting positive effects on their intellectual, emotional, and social development, making it a valuable investment in their overall growth. And as I mentioned before at the beginning of this video, I believe that you should teach these music basics yourself. You might be thinking, how can I do this? I'm not a musician. I'm not musically trained. Well, remember, the goal here is to give your children a solid foundation in the basics of music. And they can begin by learning music theory, which is keyboard-based. One of the things that I've taught over the years is that chords are very easy to discover on the keyboard. Scales are easier to find on the keyboard. Learning to play by ear is easier on the piano. And so the method that I use here at Home with Music, basically we find the keys on the keyboard, we learn some basic note reading, we learn the basic chords, and then we learn how the chords and the melody go together. And this forms a foundation that can be carried then into traditional piano lessons. So essentially what you're doing is giving your child a head start if you want them to take traditional piano lessons, especially if your child wants to play classical music. Then they can go on and learn the bass clef and go on to master the art of reading music. But you will have trained their musical ear to recognize the sound of major and minor chords and scale patterns and so on. I believe you can do this because you're capable of learning too as a teacher. And you'll have that joy of learning together, the joy of learning a new skill together. And then all those benefits that I've mentioned in this video will be true for you as well as for your children. And so all you need to do is stay 1 or 2 steps ahead of your children as you teach them the basics of music. So there's just some words of encouragement that I want to give to you as you start school, or maybe you've already started. Make sure to include music in your children's education. Don't neglect the arts. Don't neglect music. And I'm here to help you here at Home with Music. So if you have any questions about anything concerning the teaching of music, the enjoyment of music, learning about music, please be sure to leave those in the comment section. And I answer every question and I respond to every comment. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next one.